And today I am here to release my video on Saturday instead of Sunday since I am traveling tomorrow, so won't be able to release it tomorrow. So thought to release today. The topic which I choose today is about maths in HR, and this topic is purely dedicated to all my HR fraternity friends, colleagues, as well as to new HR managers and the students who are going to make their career in HR field. I'm not going to purely talking about those formulas which we use to get certain data analytics which integrate certain movement, but I'm going to talk about very simple things which everybody knows about. It's sum, subtract, divide, multiplication, median, and numerator denominators, right? How these things works when we work in HR, and how we can apply these in human beings. You might have seen that in an organization there are people those who are really passionate about their work and wanted to achieve their KPIs. What you do as a HR, you as a HR need to encourage them. You as a HR need to give support to them so that they can achieve the targets. When you do these things is equivalent to sum, so you are adding something, right? Adding something in their path to achieve. Second, as a HR, we are responsible to communicate, to make statements, right? And how we make the statements, sometimes it cannot be apple to apple statement, you can, right? Sometimes you have to subtract a lot of things. When you deal with the cases, when you deal with the grievances, it is not necessary that all the time you use everything and talk completely same to same. Many a times you need to subtract a lot of things to get your job done, right? Another, as an organization, we have seen that many company there are a lot of functions, and those functions many a times work as a silos. But as if you work as a silos, you are not going to achieve the goal. You are not going to achieve the vision of the company. So what you do, you divide them. And I'm not talking about divide and rule. I'm talking about particularly divide, right? And when I'm saying divide, you have to place people like HR to L&D, L&D to IT to accounts, something like that, and create a cross-functional team to get a better result. That's how divide plays a role. If you want to really increase the productivity, what you do, you give them a training, you identify their TNIs, and based on that you give them a training. What training does, because once employee get the training, enhance their skills, ultimately the productivity of the employees increase by 10x, right? So this is how multiplication works. Another one is about median. We always been saying that HR is a neutral, so you always need to be in a median. You cannot be left, you cannot be right, you have to always be neutral. So this is how median plays a role. And when we talk about numerator, denominator, the top and bottom, right? You deal with so many people, right? And there are lots of mindsets working on. Sometimes it is very high, sometimes it is very low. And every time you have to change your situations like numerator and denominator. And if you do that, then you get success, what you want to achieve, right? And if I really wanted to describe math, is very simple. M is equal to motivation, A is aspirations, T is of course time management, how you balance the time, right, professionally and personally. H of course human, and S is serve. So as a human resource professional, you serving organization, you serving employees, and becoming as a person who is a neutral always. So apply these small formulas. I'm sure it will help you in your career, right? Thank you very much listening to me and joining Chain of Life.